Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, peers, and professors, and whoever this video may concern or reach. If you are here watching this video, you have reached my COMM323 public presentation. Below this link on my e-portfolio, you will find underneath the little squares in my Wix portfolio, my event analysis and my project proposal. With this project, we are tasked to come up with or plan our own event, including our proposed idea, this video that you're watching right now, the written portion of this video presentation, also known as the event analysis, and then a couple peer-reviewed responses throughout our class discussion. Of course, you will not see those peer-reviewed discussions because it's only for our class. But some insight with that is that we post our link on our discussion, and our peers in our class will go into our portfolio, and they will review what we've done, commenting on what they liked, what they didn't like, and what they think we could improve on. This is very much helpful to me as a student and my peers because we get some insight on students our age and what they may think other than just one person. So I find this very helpful. With all that said, let's get into my own proposed event. What is my event, you may ask? Well, for starters, I'm a very big soccer fan. Therefore, my project was decided as to plan the next 2026 FIFA World Cup games. Since the release of the match schedule, I believe that I can plan this to be the best FIFA games yet. The World Cup will be hosted in 3 different countries: Canada, Mexico, and the United States. In those countries, there will be 16 hosting cities. Those cities will have the stadiums and the different venues that it will be hosted at. To make this possible, I would need many concepts to bring it all together. First things needed would be simply just to start the planning. Meetings, discussions, calls, Zoom meetings, marketing conversations with the hosting countries, and so much more. All of these conversations will need to happen well in advance prior to this event. And these conversations are very crucial to making sure that this event runs smoothly and is a great experience for the residents and people traveling all around the world. My prior plan is as followed. Prior to this event plan, we will need things like venue booking and marketings. For example, our venue books, we will need to book different stadiums. That we need to book the hours of the stadium, the booking dates, and the number of seating available. Number of seating available will vary because if we have an opening ceremony, a semi-final, and a final, we would need the bigger venues to have more seatings. Therefore, they will have prior advantage of taking those bigger venues in those different cities. Then the other venues, the smaller ones, will have the regular matches. We cannot have any other conflicts with other events happening in the community, so therefore all these bookings would need to be made prior to the event, about a year estimated prior. Marketing international break is one of the ways FIFA markets is competitive. The international break happened throughout the football season. It is how each nation qualifies for a spot in the FIFA World Cup competition. Some of the best highly competitive leagues in the world come from Spain, England, and Germany. Since soccer is a worldwide sport, FIFA barely does any of the marketing. They get fundings from the country that is hosting and sponsorships from brands like Nike, Adidas, Puma, and Samsung. Other requirements would be the staff and employees. We would need 10 referees per game and a couple extra staff members or a couple extra refs to be able to sub in because they are running with the players. Extra staff would be like the cleanup crew, locker room help, and more security on the sidelines. Providing each of these employees with a warm meal if they're working over 6 hours, and 12 hours wage increase. Volunteers will be needed, of course, again, for like cleanup crew, concession stands, sponsoring, all that stuff. Safety and security will also be needed. 1 security guard, estimated about every 50 attendees. Security guards, K9, metal detectors, limited of the size bags and what the bag looks like, including like a backscatter x-ray scanner for the bags that are brought in. And then other requirements would be sports announcers. We'll need a play-by-play announcer and a color commentator. Those are crucial to make sure that our audience that can't hear or see everything can hear what's going on, because the play-by-play will tell you exactly what's happening in the play. The color commentator will tell you what is happening when they're not playing, filling in those gaps. Of course, there will be regulations like 90-minute games, 45-minute halves, including those 30-minute overtimes if needed, a penalty shot if the overtime was maxed. Of course, we went over stadium capacity, depending on what the game or what the match is. Stadium capacity will go up because the stadium or venue will be the bigger one rented out. Necessities for this game would be video people to make sure that they're getting all the angles and everything, photographers, security, so much more. But with that said, that does conclude my video for today. I hope you guys have a great evening.